I'll be a part of Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide Collaborations LLC. Check us out, man, and check what's going on, man. Word up. I have recently been choosing to be a spokesman and an ambassador, so you will see a lot more of me. Join the movement, man. It's beyond thousands of movements right now and talents put together, all about representing each other together.
I want to join, so I might see you there. All right, much success.
Shooting the free throws and striping, we own it. Push the opponent. 5 fouls on the 4 for the bonus. And shooting the free throws and striping, you own it. We own it. Trilly pile up the green, even on the weekend. And I see so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I flip in the patties to flip Christina. I'm dreaming. Dope. I see it. Scope. Blue hundreds. Loke. Demon. Go. Trilly pile up the green, even on the weekend. I done seen so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I'm flipping the patties to flip Christina. I'm dreaming. Dope. I see it. Scope. Blue hundreds. Loke.
The real DJ Star. Hello, Worldwide Collaboration.
What is Worldwide Collaboration?
It will blow your mind. It is the world movement beyond movements. And talents join them on wwcfam.com.
How do I join them?
Go to wwcfam.com and upload music, videos, create chats, add websites, online radios, and so much more.
Let's take over the world together. I am down. I hear it's not only a website, but a movement anyone can be a part of.
Yes, go join them now and later rule the world together. Worldwide Collaboration.
This is a Worldwide Collaboration song.
Yeah, look. Brainstorming, creating, thinking, and new ideas, inventing inventions, representing everything, having members collaborate. Worldwide collaboration.
Hello, world.
Yo, what up? This
Worldwide Collaboration. This is Day to Day Podcast with Hosh and King David.
And Worldwide is not a group, but
We a family.
What's up with my people?
Worldwide Collaboration. This is Day to Day Podcast with Hosh and
fine.
King David.
Goddamn, she fine. She like my life. I like her eyes. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Can't get her off of my mind.
She one of a kind, yeah, she fine. 2 times high, then she down. Getting this money, she stay in line. Yeah, she gon' grind all the time, okay. Get this money, okay. Ain't no play, gon' play with my bae. She just wanna go hard for that K. So she gon' hit and go make a way, go ahead, get the money. Go ahead, get the money. Go ahead, treat yourself to something. Go ahead, treat yourself to something. Girl, you fine like a ticket to something. Girl, they quiet like crickets or something. They ain't posted, they mention for nothing. They hard for something. Your beauty is stunning. Waist don't slam, your ass on drunken. I hate it gon' hate, but they ain't getting nothing. 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. You gon' get that money and gon' get it jumping. You know you on track the way that you run it. Credit score over 800. And when you out, you get 100 comments. That's something they gotta acknowledge.
Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. This is hard to find. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She like my lights. I like her eyes. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Can't get her off of my mind. 5'5", brown eyes, long hair, thick thighs, dressed like Mary J. Blige. Beautiful on the inside and outside. Pretty when she wake up. She don't need no makeup. Princess cut diamonds on her neck. You can tell, baby, caked up. Plus she got a couple businesses, right her own pay stub. She ain't gotta chase nobody, everybody chase her. And her beauty so bold, when God made her, he done broke the mold. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. This is hard to find. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She like my lights. I like her eyes. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Can't get her off of my mind.
Hardball lips, fireball hips, fireball thick. Let your hair down and twerk a little bit, sip a little bit, smoke a little bit. Haters gon' hate, baddest in the clique. One who get the chips, one who got the drip. Sideline, you prime time. Double nickel, you dime. Big ass with the double line. Wake it up, that's the dollar sign. Bitches, you slow, that mean her name is on new dotted line. Shopping sprees, copy free, Birkin bag. Poppin' tags, dropping swag. Shorty, you pay the cost.
Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. This is hard to find. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She like my lights. I like her eyes. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Can't get her off of my mind.
Goddamn, she fine.
Yes, we are.
Y'all feel kind of nice?
I got put down.
Y'all feel kind of
Yandy. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. This is hard to find. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She like my lights. I like her eyes. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Can't get her off of my mind.
She one of a kind, yeah, she fine. 2 times time, then she down. Getting this money, she stay in line. Yeah, she gon' grind all the time, okay. Get this money, okay. Ain't no play, gon' play with my bae. She just wanna go hard for that K. So she gon' hit and go make a way. Go ahead, get the money. Go ahead, get the money. Go ahead, treat yourself to something. Go ahead, treat yourself to something. Girl, you fine like a ticket or something. Girl, they quiet like crickets or something. They ain't posted, they mentioned for nothing. They hard for something. Your beauty is something. Waist don't slam, your ass on drunken. I hate it, gon' hate, but they ain't getting nothing. 10s, 20s, 50s.
What's going on? What's up with my?
Hey. It did it again.
What's going on? What is going on? You like that song, Chris? That's the song my husband and Mike and Payne made. Goddamn, she fine. I asked my husband, who is you talking about?
Right.
Because he was saying she bow-legged and this and that. I'm like, who? But anyway, but
was that?
yeah, you hear me? But yeah, everyone on the panel is expressing their opinion. Disclaimer, and their opinion is strictly their opinion. It does not have anything to do with the brand, nor does it reflect on the brand's integrity. So we're gonna go ahead and get the show going. Disclaimer. So so the topic, if y'all can see at the bottom, it is we're not gonna get into the topic just yet, but if y'all can read that, that's the topic. I want to ask the ladies first. Oh, let me get this off of here. I want to ask the ladies first. Who eat first? The kids or the man?
It depends. How the day go that day? If the man roll in late, the kids eat first. It is what it is.
I mean, do it really matter as long as everybody eat?
Exactly.
You know, I think that subject is crazy. It really don't matter as long as everybody eating.
Are you being submissive, feeding the kids first and not the husband?
Huh?
What?
Are you not being submissive?
Not being submissive?
By feeding the man?
By feeding the kids first and not the husband.
I don't think it's that serious.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask because I was seeing people talking about
because they crazy.
The kids should never get fed first, but sometimes the kids should get fed first so you can go ahead and get them out the way. They might be ready, got to go to bed or get prepared for the morning, or it depends on the situation. Because maybe your husband or significant other been on some bullshit and he might need to eat hot dogs. You feel me?
Not anybody.
You might need to get fed them hot diggy noodles.
Some pork and beans and wings.
Yeah. So he might get some hot dogs. So
Something this one girl told me to do, like when your man, like when he really pissed you off, like
don't cook you nothing fucked up. She said, cook you like some good shit, and then put a whole lot of salt on me.
What's the? I ain't wasting my
food. Can you imagine though how pissed he'd be?
I'm not wasting my food.
I don't even think
I ain't wasting my food.
Food too expensive for that.
I don't even feel like that. Like for real, like
sound
if you
goofy,
real
whoever
life
it was.
pissed off at somebody, you know,
She sound
you
goofy.
shouldn't have let them affect the fact that you want to still feed dude. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I just don't have to talk to you
because he
Right.
be salty as fuck.
No,
Especially trying to eat some shit that I don't cook.
Yes,
And
salty.
it tastes like salt.
Look, salty and salt taste.
You might as well put your butt cheek on it like.
And fart on it too. I'm gonna fart on that motherfucker. No, I don't do that. I would never do that.
Hey, take that motherfucking bread, like.
It was a video though where it was like an old school female, and she did like she went off on us ladies who be tripping on it. I agree, like it don't matter who we first, but this old school lady, she was like, if that man is providing, doing this, then the third, I don't know what's wrong with y'all new ladies, but the man eat before the kids. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm with y'all, the majority. It's not that serious. Right. Whoever's in there, whoever plate I'm fixing, it is what it is.
Is that including the grown kids? Chris, is that including the grown kids?
Nah.
You said the kids eat first.
The kids need to go home. Them grown kids need to go home.
Them
kids are starving. They fight too much.
I think it depends on the situation because sometimes I might give my husband his food first because sometimes I might give him his first because I know he's been out all day. He just got in, and and I cooked and it's done, it's hot, so I might let him get settled, get his plate together, and then go get him his food and then get the kids together because we got a Brady Bunch sometimes be at the house. So then I get everybody together, or he'll help get the kids together, whatever. I think it really depends because sometimes it's easier for me to get the kids out the way than get my husband together, or sometimes it's easier to get him out the way and then the children. At the end of the day, we all eating.
But sometimes there's be a situation like I know what piece of salmon he getting.
Right.
I know where his is.
Exactly.
So it really don't matter. I'm not gonna give you his piece. He don't want the thick. My husband don't like the thick piece at the end where it's big. You know what I'm saying? He like the thinner tail part.
So you got his put to the side.
So I know this is gonna be his.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get up here, and this is his down here. I mean, if you know how to cook, you know how to portion. You know how portions go, and you know who's gonna get. But sometimes my husband will be like, "Go ahead and get y'all food," because he want everything. He want. You know what I'm saying?
The house to eat first.
He want everybody else to eat so he can make sure ain't no leftovers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna eat everything. Yeah, I'm gonna finish everything out.
Right.
So y'all saying it don't matter?
Yeah, you can't determine in other people's households. I mean, I get it on some people. Maybe she's the homemaker and he's going out there to, get the bread and butter. So yeah, of course, if you in that type of situation, I guess if that's how your home work, you feed the husband first because he is out there providing for the household. But my whole thing is I'm serving my whole family.
Anyway,
it ain't about husband or children. I'm serving, but when them children become teenagers, half of the time they're out doing their
they don't even want to eat.
They don't be wanting to eat.
And they don't want to eat because they want to eat fast food.
Stupid.
Fix your plate, the food in the microwave. But I usually, when the kids were still home, I usually went ahead and made everybody's plate. I knew who plate was what, and I, pretty much wrapped it up and put their name on it.
It depends on if
you was a good one. You was good.
I mean, I fix plates too. Like I just make everybody plate. Just because it's my kitchen too, and I don't want people like playing all over my food. So I've always fixed, my kids and my man's plate. That's just something I enjoy doing.
Yeah, I don't mind, especially if he got me together real good. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him a big dumbass plate. You hear me? The kids can wait. Fuck them kids. Shit, I'm about to take it down. Yes,
Shit, if I don't fix people's plates now, they lose their damn. And I don't stop fixing plates. It's like food is one of my love languages. So If I don't cook for you and I don't fix your plate, you know you done piss me off because I'm like, I don't even give a damn at this point. What the hell, like y'all said, hot dog, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Make it hard.
And you know what? You probably ain't even gotta fix the hot dog. Do y'all know, like, if you usually fix your man a plate and you just don't do it one day, how pissed they be?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gotta put salt on it. You ain't gotta give a hot dog. Just don't make that plate
Say,
and go
switch
sit
up
down
the
and eat.
consistency. Switch up the
Just go sit down and
consistency.
eat.
Or say, how about you cook?
Or they be so.
Well, the thing about my husband, if I
cook.
get my plate and go sit down and eat, he know it's because I'm tired and I ain't in the mood for that. He can get his own shit, so he'll just go get his own shit. He don't even have to ask no questions about that because he already know if I'm over that motherfucker eating, like when he come, he gonna go over that motherfucker and fix his own shit.
Right.
Like,
I said that motherfucker plate.
she ain't in the mood. She ain't in the mood today. You feel me?
Not like a dog. Right.
Yeah, but they'll usually know if they know you, the reason why, or maybe he pissed you off. You know what I'm saying? And I put that shit up on him, like all of us in the refrigerator.
Back down, you put the lid on everything back there.
And one time my husband came and was like, "You ain't cooked today either." I'm like, I was so mad. I was like, "Yeah, I cooked this in the refrigerator." He looked like, "Yeah, don't get it out the fridge."
Right.
You ain't getting no hot plate today.
So
Patty LaBelle.
Right.
Patty LaBelle, especially when you piss me off. Yeah, Patty
Yeah,
LaBelle.
that food is a dangerous thing to mess with. When you're telling your man, like they do be on some other shit.
Oh, and know how to cook too. Like he don't know how to cook or something. Like you know how to cook, bro.
But see, I'm different. My
He's
husband know
spoiled.
how to cook, and I don't eat meat, so I don't know. When I left the house, I was already vegetarian, so I really don't. I'm not proficient in meat cooking.
Okay.
You know, so because then I cook I cook by taste.
Right.
I don't be like, give me a half a tablespoon of like bacon, but like cooking, no. I mean, that's not how I was taught. So I'm not about to chew your chick now.
She make mushroom roast. Keep it. I'm just playing. I eat it. I was raised up
My
vegetarian.
pot roast is slapping.
I
could eat the shit out of it. You know, I raised up eating all that stuff.
So long ago, and I want some pot roast so bad, but I don't want pot roast. Like I just want pot roast-esque food. Like I want the vegetables that be around it, but I'm like, every time I try to make it, it don't taste like the vegetables that used to be in the pot roast.
I'm gonna have to tell you
what
how to
you
do
doing?
it.
Yeah, show me.
I'm gonna have to tell you.
Part.
The nails is nailing off some
Okay.
that girl. The nails is
And they go with my pants.
And now can see they
It does. Look, it does.
That's why she hit me because I told her I'm sick of you.
Who do the nails?
Don't look. My energy is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault that we be vibing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you want to do? What?
We'll get off of here and talk about it.
They said, here they go. They get us start.
But I just wanted to ask that for the ladies. Like, who do y'all think should eat first? Should it be your man?
No.
Or you? Because you the one cooked it, right?
I cooked it. I'm gonna eat first. If the cook goes,
I'm cooking the whole time I'm eating. The whole time I'm cooking
Me too,
anyway.
I don't even be hungry.
By the time I
Right.
finish everything, I'll be like,
I'm hungry.
hungry no more.
Like,
I done ate.
Like I ate.
Right. No, for real.
Girl, I done ate everything. Okay, 2-3 times.
Yeah, for real. I done had a bowl of this, bowl of that.
Right. Shit,
I ain't
I'm
hungry no
back
more.
for a second bowl.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good.
So y'all feel that the whole family eating, so it really don't matter.
No.
But some men though, some people got men though that feel a way about that because they feel they should be served first.
Yeah.
So and usually I think it depends on the household and the man and who you messing with.
I guess they already had that understanding then coming to
Right,
the
it's coming to your mate.
They
You know
know
what
what
I'm
works for them in their house.
Exactly.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
you cater to, you know what I'm saying?
You cater to your decision of your household, you know. But then it's some people that's scared of who they with.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a
So
man come
they
in
bow
and
down.
ask me if I'm gonna cook.
So what's the reason for being scared?
Something like that.
Because he might be.
The breadwinner of paying all the bills?
It could be a lot of men that they don't have to physically be abusive, but they
They're
could be
mentally
mentally or
verbally.
abuse.
That mental
you gonna
abuse.
serve me. I'm the man. I'll pay the bills. And some women they need
your ass up out of here.
that person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all can't say we're strong minded.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I can notice that everybody on here
is strong minded. So I don't think that we can really talk on, would I be a woman like because I ain't that.
Yeah, let me hit that while you all over there. But anyway, I got one more question.
So look, that's just been from my little Chicago trip. It was just in my purse, and she seen something. I took a little switch. Let me get a little switch.
She don't nobody run me. Let me hear that.
You don't need no dark.
Why everybody be playing me like that, y'all?
Right.
What?
What?
Because
we
last time,
disclaimer out there.
Man.
Okay?
Man. Hosh was hoshing.
What the fuck do I do different when I'm drinking dark?
I mean, yeah.
You was
it was something happening last week.
Oh.
It can't be everybody hosh.
It was cool, but
I mean,
it was different.
Yeah. All right. So
White flag.
Wait. Stay over here.
White flag.
Flag on the field.
I know, right? Okay, Chris said, I think it don't matter. Everyone gonna eat at the same time anyway. Yeah. And that's true. That's true. And this is another question. Before we get into the topic, this is another question. After y'all with somebody, and he's a man or whatever, of course a man, how long do you consider lending money if he asks you to give him to borrow some money? Who going first on that one?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
She said repeat.
After being in a relationship, like getting in a relationship with your significant other, right?
Okay.
How long should you consider lending money to
when
him?
I'm married?
Talking about how long?
Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
When
How
I'm
long y'all been
married?
together?
When I say I do,
When you have a good idea of his financial status and ability to pay your ass back, however long that takes.
Money.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
Let me say this.
I'm sensitive with my money.
Me too. Let me say
when
this.
I say I do,
Let me say this.
That's a trigger for me.
If you a man, and I ain't trying to be funny, and you asking me for my paper, you ain't gonna be my man or nothing. It's over. It's gonna be straight. It's gonna be a turnout for me because you should not. If I know that you're working like I'm working too, it should be no reason why you're asking me to loan you some money. I notice a lot of women give their man money
and let them
it's
try
income
their
tax.
cards.
It's almost income tax time. Let
them try their
They give them their income tax.
Let me flip that.
Man be at the house, take care of the kids. He ain't worked not one time. And as soon as she get her income tax, she give him half of it.
Ain't nobody doing that.
I just know people that do it. I know people that do it, but I'm saying
it depends on the situation. It depends on the situation.
I ain't giving nobody no money.
I feel I'm not. Yeah, nah. I don't like to give my money to nobody. To be honest, that's a trigger for me. I'm very sensitive
like in
about
the
my
situation
cash.
that she described. Like I get that though. Like because if y'all in a relationship like it. Because it goes.
She lending money, y'all.
This new. Not no more. See? I'm work.
You've done.
Work. I'm done, but not no more. But
don't be
feel like I feel. See,
I can't stand how
7 minutes after we gave you the bottle.
It wasn't even 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
I'm gonna have to drink that whole bottle to feel that though.
But no, like, okay. So like, like this new age gender identity or gender roles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say like if the woman was working and he was at home for the kids, like is that like how you was saying, like
no,
if she was to give the income tax money to him or help him like that, that's different, right?
No.
She was talking about like y'all get in a relationship, how soon
do you consider lending the money if he asks?
Like say for instance y'all together for 30 days and he be like, hey,
Let me
hold that 500.
Oh no! So here's what I've done. Like it's not like necessarily alone. Like Me, me and my situation, like when I don't want to put his business out there.
You ain't gotta say no names.
Like he was doing his things in outside in the streets, and he didn't want to anymore. And we had just had our baby, so I was working, and I'm like, you stop and do the baby shit. I'm gonna go to work, and then when I get finished doing this, then the third, like you can take your time to do your. So at that time, like my nigga needed. He was at home taking care of the fucking kids.
Y'all been down.
So that's what I mean. Like that's why I was saying. Like
I'm talking about you just met dude, and you asking how long do you have to know him before you let him hold that $500?
Oh no, we ain't meeting and you.
Why are we doing like $500? Is that the denomination of what we giving
no.
out?
It's an example.
$5 for me.
It could be $5, $1. Well, I'm a giver. By trade. Y'all already know because
I know my girl mad niggas a giver.
But I don't when motherfuckers be down and out on their luck, and if they need some lunch money here or there, that don't mean nothing to me because it's not that serious. Like right. I'm good. My bank account's good now, and I'm not doing the thing no more where I'm like giving that's taken away from me. I'm not doing that, but I'm just I look at things differently.
It's more so for me like as a man, how do you feel as a man asking someone for money? Like, does that not fuck with your ego or your pride or your manliness? Or it don't mess with that about you being about here going to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like
for a long time until I had started being around real men, I did not realize that. But being around more real men to know that they would never, I don't give a fuck how fucked up they are, made me start looking at men who could and would a lot different.
Right. I just think we put so much pressure on men, like they can't have downfalls or they can't, have fuck ups like, women. It is what it is. I mean, again, I just, certain things just don't be that serious to me. Like if he up, I know I'm gonna be taken care of, but if he down and he need me to hold it down for him and help him out, and we rocking like that, then I ain't got no problem with it.
But that's if you rocking like that,
right? That's
what she's saying. Not like at the beginning of a relationship, like 30 days in, nigga asking like, "Hey, I need help paying this phone." No,
I'm gonna tell you why I have a problem with it, especially fresh in. Because I'm one of them people that I don't ask for help. I'm out there. I'm a grinder. I go out there and get it. So therefore, if I'm a woman and I'm a go-getter. And I make shit happen.
Absolutely.
I'm expect you to do the same.
At least me.
That's why I'm sorry I can't get my fucking name back on Facebook because my ex-husband changed it permanently and shit. Because I used to be Miss Makes It Happen. Now I'm all fuck because that's me. I ain't finna sit there and do nothing.
Right.
I'm gonna go get it. I'm a hustling ass motherfucker. Like you can be broke by your damn self. I'm not gonna be broke with you.
Y'all talking about me with the dark?
Oh,
and Magnet over there.
That was a trigger.
Yeah. She triggered.
This makes it happen.
It was definitely triggered.
She was triggered.
It was triggered. It was triggering.
Let me get where y'all.
Look at my face. But
yeah, DoorDash deliver alcohol now.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think. I think if he asked him like for money, he being a user. Because a lot of men really don't ask for money from a woman, like only if he like a.
No, you're absolutely right.
I ain't gonna say it
because when, like I said, when I was naive to the situation and I had not been around a lot of men, real men, and I look back on it, these men who did all end up taking so much from me and leaving me with nothing, just completely empty. So they are. And just like for real, best friend, like for real, I get it because you've done been with me through all that. I done bought pounds for I done put niggas on all type of shit.
Now she done bought the pack,
girl. The pounds,
the pack,
the whole thing, girl. The whole pillow.
Damn,
sitting on the table.
Like here, I'll do something.
Hey, let's get the fuck outside. Here, it don't happen. So
I'm mad right now. Like no.
I also have to understand that me and her have been best friends for a very, very, very long time.
9 years.
It's a lot. I also have been in and out with my son's father for the past 20, except for the last 3, right after we had our baby. So give me some grace, please.
I ain't giving no grace, man. Where they at?
I know.
Where we at? She need her money back.
I'm just gonna say this. It took. I used to be, in the.
Yeah, I was with him
situation.
When you was giving out paper.
No, not necessarily. It wasn't like that. So look,
we cohabitated together.
I only did it because I was 19. I gave somebody $50.
I'm crying.
It wound up. I was 19. Gave him 50. My car broke down, and I owed like $300 on the car. So I went over his house with mace in my pocket.
Hasha always done been angry, right?
So my thing was, I told my sister. I took my sister with me, and I said, "So this is what we gonna do." I said,
"Were you the sister?"
I said, "I got the tear gas." I said, "I was gonna knock on his door, ask for my fee. Once I get it, I said I'm gonna make somebody hit her with the key." That was the plan. So I told her to keep the door open of the car so I could hop back in that bitch. You hear me? And so this is a true story, y'all. And so that just gonna tell you the type motherfucker I am when it comes to my paper. Right? So my ass wound up running into the wifey.
Oh.
Me and him was just cool. We wasn't fucking or nothing, but I needed my 50.
Right, you need your.
But we ran into the wifey, and I wound up fighting the wife.
Oh wow.
Oh, hush.
I know, beat the shit out of her.
I'm about to say.
Can't stand the bitch still to this day. But anyway,
you get your 50?
No.
So all that.
You never get your 50?
All that.
We got some pounds though. You laid your hands.
I ain't never get the 50, but I was happy with the knee to the face and the eye and all that.
Right, you laid
because
hands.
she was fucking with me anyway. But I ain't like me and him was fucking around. We wasn't, so she was fucking with me. So I was kind of happy to kind of put my hands on her.
Right.
But it threw me off because I wasn't planning on that part. I was just trying to hit him with the tear gas and in the head, like, bah, and hop in the whip for the 50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at how she looking at me like, this is a true story.
We all have a past. We all have some stories. Now, you live and you learn.
I was stupid for a long ass time.
I don't play about my money. That's all my money. That's all I'm saying. Don't. My car went down, and I need at least I need that 50 back. You feel me? Like that's gonna help me with my computer that done went out in this motherfucker. Like I need that. You feel me?
It's mine at the end of the day, shit.
And it was my money, but I never got it back. Well, I did actually get it back in actuality, but it not at the time. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Not at the time. Not at the time. But I don't play about my money. And if a male asks me for some money, if I'm in a dating or in a relationship, I'm gonna be unattracted to that because I feel like, what is you doing with your money?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do
You
y'all
feel what I'm
feel
saying?
like
What is you doing?
If you are a person that loans money, and are you the type of person that if a person don't pay you back, do you give them a reminder? Like, do you ask for your coins back?
I don't loan money to nobody. Nobody in my family actually calls me. They call everybody but me to get cheaper. Nobody calls me. I really don't have too much of that issue because they know me from being around.
Oh, she'll call you and harass you for $5. She's like, "What you doing?" "Oh, I need that back."
Because my thing is, don't tell me you need to borrow.
Right.
It's a difference of you saying, "I need to borrow the $5," or I just cannot get $5.
Right.
It's a difference.
It's
so
a
if you
difference.
telling me you borrowing it, how long the fuck you gonna take to get that back?
Right.
You feel me? So I need it.
If I don't loan it, if I can't do without it. You know what I mean?
Don't tell my business.
I don't loan it if I can't do without it.
Yeah.
If I loan it to you, that don't mean just don't pay it back. I'm expecting my money back.
Mm-hmm.
But if you decide that you don't want to get my money back, don't call and ask me for shit else.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. If I don't have it to give, I don't loan it. But people don't call me because I'm saying, no, that's
let
interest.
me get a 50.
Oh,
you got
interest.
it.
I'm interest. Yeah.
Well,
That's interest.
Well, this is the thing.
I give you 5, you give me 10.
Yeah. This is the thing. People
sure you want a bar?
Yeah, people need to know to quit asking for people money, especially when they work jobs and they work like I do and stuff like that. So basically you spending your money on what you want to spend it on, because basically you just got a brand new tattoo. You just got a brand new tattoo. Now you begging for money to pay the bill, for gas, for this, for that. That's some bullshit. Get your weak ass up out of here. I ain't give a shit. I don't care how you feel. I ain't got it because I got a million damn bills. I got way more bills than what you got. So don't come asking me for no fucking money. Right. Now, I done gave money away, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, right? Only because I wanted to. And I'm not really expecting for them to give it back to me because I had it. I gave it to them, right? To help them out. But if you call me and ask me, can I get $100? And then when it take you forever to give it back and you giving me 20 here, 20 there. I need my shit given to me the way I gave it to you.
Yeah, like I'm very proactive of, using my resources. And if it depends on the situation, it's got to be something totally extreme that I'm going to come and ask you for something.
Right.
But then I only my best friend, me and her, like when it comes to money with us, it's like we just look out for each other. Like, we have opposite pay periods. It's like, if I got it, it is what it is. LaVon, she done looked out for me from time to time. So I only go to certain people that I know that I can trust too, because there's been some times where I have fallen on my my behind, and I done reached out to people that I thought I could trust. And then here I go to the bar and everybody know my motherfucking business, because and then I'm like, only the one person in the bar that I'm familiar with done told everybody everything. Yeah, it was a time in my life when I was.
It wasn't somebody you was hanging with.
Yeah, close. Like this quarter, my sister.
And so she got a like, this bitch ain't got no money.
Food stamps and shit. And I went through some shit. And I was like, I ain't got something for my kids. Can you fix them some spaghetti, something like that? Can you look out for me? So she did it. But then, like I said, went to the bar the next day, and everybody knew
that you ain't had no money
at my house and shit. And that fucked me up. That's me and her. Like,
you ain't beat her up.
No, I did not beat her up. I just quit fucking with her.
You ain't smacked her
up? No, because I'm not wrapped too tight, and I've been in jail a couple of times, and I don't want to go back. Right. And I got a lot to lose, so I'm like, it is. I just know how to move different. When motherfuckers show me their hand, I just know how to move different. Right. Going forward. Like,
I think I'm different because I used to go knock on motherfuckers' doors, like, come outside. You feel me? But I would never do it now.
Right. Yeah.
But I used to go knock on their door. Knock, knock. Who there? Bitch, me. Let's go. Come outside. You feel me? Come outside, bitch. I need to holler at you. But they already be knowing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
right.
But I'm one of those people. I just say, when it comes to my money, I can't really call me and ask me for no money.
Cause see, I'm tiny, and when it comes to fighting, my definition of fighting, I don't fight to fight. I'm fighting to
kill. I'm
going to jail.
Right.
So I done already figured out like 15 different objects in this room to use on you, because I'm a little bitch.
That's how you do it.
Gonna come and try to get me. So I don't even. So and I'm just like, and then I'm cute, and they gonna try to butterfly me, and I'm not in jail, and I'm not eating nobody's vagina. I'm not doing none of that. So I just figure it's just best for me.
You don't butterfly you?
Yes, because and when they put a butterfly on you, that means that you somebody's property in jail for the females.
Okay.
Yes. So
what's the butterfly?
What's that though? That's the property.
No, I'm saying. Hold on. What the fuck is a butterfly?
That's another subject.
Okay, that's another topic. So this is the thing. This is the thing. Once you get what the fuck, we gonna talk after here. After this. What the fuck? This is the thing though.
Oh my god.
At our age, should nobody be fighting, but grown women do be fighting. Y'all see that fight that was recently at the Brandy's?
No, I heard about it.
Oh, I got it on video. I'll show y'all after here. But
What about the two ladies?
Hey baby,
I'm
a concealed carry person.
Okay.
So I keep my gun on me, so I can't never be involved in nothing when it got to do with some drama with nobody. I just don't do it. That's why I got my own platform. That's why I do what the fuck I do.
Right.
Because me and my husband, like we keep our guns on us, so
Right.
we not trying to be nowhere that we think it's gonna be some fucking drama,
Right.
or it's gonna be, you
That's
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
trigger you.
Right, and somebody on some bullshit or some enemy. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't pull my gun out or do none of that. I'm just protective over who I'm around, what I'm doing because of that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to be protected. You got to carry yourself a certain way when you carrying guns.
Yeah. Yeah,
So it's just a whole nother type of lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? That you got to carry yourself as when you carrying guns and you got a gun with you and this and that. And I have people recently threaten me and say they was gonna jump me and beat me up on our family on his people side. Was talking about they glad I ain't come and do this and do that. But no, he can listen. But they threaten me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, baby, I show y'all. Ooh. But and they was like, we doing this, and I laughed because you know, because I don't think they know about me, right? So I was like, you know, it's cool. I ain't about to say nothing to nobody or nothing. You feel me? Just have that same energy when you see me, right?
Right.
That's all. Just have the same energy. So if you got that same energy when you see me, I'm gonna look at you. If you be like, can we talk? I'm gonna say we have nothing to talk about. I'm gonna look you dead in your face. If you want to keep doing anything pertaining to that, then it's your ass. It ain't mine.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's on you. If you want to go there, but if I see you and all that shit you was talking, make sure you have that same energy. But no, when you see me, I'm not having a conversation with you about a motherfucker thing. You feel me? Just period. I'm just not, because of how I am. I'm not gonna have no conversation with you.
So with that being said, we're gonna bring it back and
to
we're
the
gonna
topic.
that
Yeah, to the topic.
When you don't have control of your children, do you think it affects your relationship with your man?
Yes, it does.
Who going first with that?
Shit, the testimonial with the 7 damn kids. Because I don't. Hell, that's why I preach the way I preach. Like, I'm so inconsistent, and you know, like, my kids is not a factor of why I'm no longer married, but you know, it did play into it because, you know, I don't know how to really control. How you want me like the men to step in, but then when you're doing too much, I gotta pull it back. And you know, it's division because me and my kids are all, like I said, I never not once professed that I need my kids just as much as they need me, because we've always been together. But if you ain't got no control and they watching that shit, then they don't, you know, how can you be a woman of your caliber and you can't even get this, and you know, you can't even wrap with this situation here. So I don't even, when I started dating, I don't even bring people to my house for that reason, like, because I know that my kids are volatile. Like, my youngest son just don't give a fuck about nobody. He don't respect me.
He'll fight him.
He will. He's so disrespectful towards me, so I know he don't care about nobody. And he's just rude, and he's a bully. And it's like, I don't want somebody that I really fuck with or really care about to be around, because I don't want to lose them. So it's a terrible situation that I've allowed to happen, that I created. But yeah, you know, as a woman, you definitely gotta, you know, step in and do what you need to do to handle your kids.
Where this son at? I'm gonna have to holler at you.
Friend. Yes. Because I don't get in nobody's business. But how old is your son?
He's 26.
I'm gonna have to holler at you.
And he's disrespectful to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no way.
He's staying with me.
No.
Yeah, and it's a lot, and I'm not even touched. I'm not touched by it. I'm not bothered by it. I know what I need to do moving forward, but it's been an ongoing thing. You know, it's been an ongoing thing. So,
son,
I never.
Let me holler at you.
I'm not itching my kids' boobs, and they already know that because they all out now. But they know that when they come home and they ask for help or they ask for what, it's going to be a sermon. That we're going to sit down and we're going to talk. And I'm going to say, well, what's going on? Why do you need to come back here? You know, what we need to do different. And so my kids, they don't come home. Because they already know that one is going to be in my ear. And I can't just come and say, I need, and get it and then go. No, we need to sit down. Because we need to figure out how you're not going to come back here. We're going to figure that out.
No, you need a plan.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
Yeah, what is it? You know, and like I said, I'm interest. You know, you take a chip, I want two. You take a pop, I want two back. You know, it's like that. And I taught them that growing up. You know, they go in there, sneak in there, get my pop. Oh, make sure you give me my pop and then another one. You will stop stealing.
Mm-hmm.
You'll stop taking.
Mm-hmm.
You will stop coming and requesting for help.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go out there and make it. Because I taught you everything you needed to do. So I don't know that experience of, you know, my kids harming any type of relationship.
Mm.
And I feel sorry for people who do have that problem. You know?
Yeah, I do too. But I think it does, like you said, it does have a lot to do with the man wanting to be with the woman once he's interested in a woman, and then he comes around the woman and she has like teenage sons and, you know, daughters, and they're disrespectful to their mom in front of them.
Mm-hmm. And he want to say something because
and he want to say something because he like her,
right?
But he don't get involved in it because it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? At the time, so he really don't. He let her handle that, but that could be a turnout for him where he won't even contact you again,
right?
After a while or whatever, because he feel like you ain't got no control over your children in your household. So that's something that I don't want to be involved in, and I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, like, and it's vice versa, because regardless if the man is not home, he go get his kids come over and they disrespectful. I ain't playing no disrespect in my house. You need to go on back to your mammy.
I wasn't raised like that. Like all my kids still got all their teeth. So
yeah,
we ain't.
And I don't care who kids it is. You're not coming over here with no disrespect.
And I don't let nobody disrespect no other person. Like, I don't care if you talk to your mama crazy, you won't talk to her like that in front of me.
Right.
I don't care if you act like that at your mama, you're not about to act like that over here.
Right.
And don't bring them kids over here if you're gonna feel some type of way because I done said something. Or if I put my hands on them.
Right.
It depends on what they done did, what they deserve. But I believe in to take a village. I had a village to raise me, and I just didn't grow up like that. Like,
and it's yes ma'am, no ma'am. Yes sir, no
I don't
sir.
know what that means. Let me ask this question. What she's saying.
What's the question?
If people put their wannabe straps away, kids won't act like they bigger than.
They want to be strapped. So is she talking about the belt?
She said if people put their wannabe straps away, kids won't act like they bigger than.
I think that's a dude. That's that person talking about something. This is weird, and they ain't Dr. Field, and why would they?
If they want to be,
I don't know. What
and then they said, I don't know either. And then they said, Canada, we don't have families strapped up. Are you saying? You gotta elaborate. Are you saying guns? Wait a minute. If people put their wannabe straps away, kids won't act like they bigger. You talking Canadian? Because I don't know what the.
We don't know what the hell you saying.
Yeah, you got to elaborate on that a little bit. What's your name? Kurt Crazy Label.
Crazy about to get cussed the fuck out.
Okay. Wait a minute. I think she elaborated. Right. Okay. Gun search, then chill is never a thing in Canada till Drake came on the scene.
What?
Okay. You're talking about guns. Okay, back to now. No,
that has nothing to do with what we talking
about.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay, so anyway,
back to the subject.
I just think.
She was telling me to go ahead and cuss his name.
I didn't know what they was meaning. I'm sorry. Kurt Crazy Label.
He probably was talking at that time when we were talking.
He talking about when we talking about the gun or whatever.
He came in talking crazy.
No, he been talking crazy on this little shit.
It's a girl, I thought.
No, it's a guy. It's a dude because he tried to check us like I'm a man.
Oh, he said it ain't hard to understand.
And then he said I'm not Dr. Phil. I don't care. But then he said, he was like, because he said this is weird. And I'm like, we unfollow him. I'm like, you can remove yourself. You ain't got to watch it.
He said it's not hard to understand. Okay, babe. All right. Have a
on.
good night.
So like I said, you just need to have control. You just need to have control over your children. Your children should have some type of
that's what I thought
of well behavior.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, that if you don't have that with your children, it's gonna affect any relationship. Would it be with a man? You know what I'm saying? Going to visit somebody at their house,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't nobody want you to bring you and them badass kids over here because you don't know how to take control of them. You can't go to the salon and take a child because your kid is over there at the shampoo bowls. You can't go nowhere, without your kids acting like they don't have no home training.
It's so crazy because, again, I'm always professing about
okay, I got you, Kurt.
And,
crazy.
I've always allowed my kids to express themselves, freely, because again, people have to understand that I've been on my own since I've been 17, and I've been raising my kids by myself. Like I said, I emulated a lot of what I thought a mother should be because my mother is, the best mother she can be, but it was only me and my little sister. It was a definite difference. I have no one that that showed me. So I was thinking, when you allow your kids to be free thinkers and free speakers, that's what they should be. But then I didn't realize and hone in on the respect factor of it. And my kids, now don't get it twisted at all, because I am certifiably crazy, and my kids do have a level that they go there with me before they know, okay. To dial it back, okay? Yeah. So don't get into it. Ain't nobody verbally abusing me. Ain't nobody putting none of that shit. It's just certain things I don't react to because I'm numb to it, okay? Because I know what I can do and I know what I have allowed. But at the end of the day, like I said, when I was rearing my children, I wasn't honing in on those key factors on being respectful. You know what I'm saying? And limiting, okay, now you overstepping your boundaries because it just didn't come across that way. I was just a young mother. But that's why I tell my children now, and anybody that listen, those things are important. You do have to instill those more. That's why I'm a totally different grandmother than I was a mother, because I can only get better. You know what I'm saying? So
worldwide, what's up, fam? He said we are all family here.
I ain't one of your friends.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then the Kirk crazy label, we is family. That's why I'm gonna check everybody, because I checks family. Trust me. Yeah. So we family. And I'm going to check whoever getting smart or got something to say. And they can check me back. It's all good. I don't feel no way about it. But anyway, only because not with games, kids think they can have the right to be that way with people that help them. Exactly. Shout out to Canada and shout out to Kirk Crazy label. Absolutely. And then Nikki Good said, yeah, I don't play the disrespect from no kids. I have lost so-called friends because of their disrespectful ass kids.
Yeah,
that will happen. If they kids disrespectful, you can't deal with that though. I mean, people got to control their kids at the same time.
And be them ones that get them badass kids that be like, don't talk to my kids like that.
Oh yeah.
But do you not just see Curtis open on the back of my house? You know what I'm saying? Doing that.
Right.
We don't do that over here.
Right.
Uh-oh. The system is freezing. Let me see what's going on. I gotta somebody read that for me so I can see what's going on with this.
We all gave the power of speech from God or a creature, but when it comes to what's the point of life, we live, we die,
if we breathe, we are given what right to breathe like any other being. Who gives one person the right to take that away from anyone else or anything that breathes air?
Okay.
Well, Mr. Label. When you're a parent, I'm a kind of take what you said, because we're talking about, controlling your kids and the relationship. So I'm gonna say this, because I don't know if you misunderstanding the topic, but as a parent, you have to know your children. You have to know if you have a child that you can talk to, and that child gonna understand the conversation y'all sitting down talking about. And then you're gonna have to have that child that just can't understand talking. You got to tear that tail up, And so as a parent, you got to know your children. You got to know what kind of child you have. I had two different kids. I had a quiet kid and I had a kid that wanted to test the waters. And I had to let him know I'm the shark in the water. You don't want to come in this water.
Or the alligator.
You know. So, and then I had the other one where, you know, I had to bring her out her shell. Like, hey, you come on.
Right.
Come on to it, you know.
Yeah.
But you got to know your children. Just like you got to know when you out in public, you got to know the area you're around. Like, oh, okay, let me get close to the door because these people off the hook. You know, you just need to know your audience. Yeah. And your children can be your audience too.
Yeah, I agree. But the children are most definitely the audience because they watching everything you do.
Right.
So they most definitely, they the main audience,
They
right?
pick up all the bad stuff too.
Yeah. But the children are the main audience. So when you are in or trying to get in a relationship with a man, I think women should have control over the children. And it will turn a man off if they do not. But some men will still deal with you.
Yeah.
Even though you don't have the control, and then they will try to take it over, right? And that's what make it a lot of drama too, because now the children is pissed. So now they trying to destroy your whole relationship because they like, hell no.
How you letting this?
Yeah, how he gonna come in here and then they already was disrespectful to you. So now they feeling like you, as the mother, is doing way too much because you prefer the man over them. And they gonna play that, you know, that type of role because you trying to live a life or have a significant other or a spouse. But if you got disrespectful kids, it don't matter what you do, who you with, they gonna be disrespectful and they not gonna care. You get what I'm saying? They gonna try to ruin it. They gonna try to destroy it. That's just how they are because they could care less about you anyway. They disrespecting you.
Like, it's so crazy. Like, the guy that I'm seeing now, like, he's very immersive, way more than I have ever seen anybody. Like, he's very in tune with wanting to know me and my kids. Like, you know, my daughter, you know, she has an attitude every now and then. And, you know, he was over to the house. Like, I can't even steer him away. And, you know, he came over and she came in the house and she didn't speak. And he's like, she okay? I was like, that's just her, you know, because I'm, you know, used to their behavior. And he's like, well, what's wrong with her? You know, you want me to go talk to her? And I'm like, you know, like, there ain't no man ever even, you know,
yeah, but
you know, and I was like, I found that weird. He was like, no, I mean, you know, because she might be going something, you know, I just want to talk to her, you know, let her know, you know, I'm into you, so I got to be into them, you know, regardless of the fact. And I mean, I thought it was touching. Now, did I let him speak to her?
Hell no, I did not. Went in there and talked to her.
It wasn't Aries.
Okay, so
I know who it was.
So Kirk Crazy,
what is that?
You said this don't make no sense.
Is it finished?
What is it so we can elaborate a little bit more for you? You said this makes no sense.
Did it end on its own?
What do you mean, actually? That it don't make no sense. Just elaborate so I could kind of elaborate on what you're saying. All kids.
I think it's the exit button at the top.
All kids are trap stars now. Weed's legal now. So now that what kids run us because our real ones came from. Now you asking me, it don't make no sense, but you put stuff don't make no damn sense either. Hold on. And then it say, what are you doing about that one child that is always sneaking in their brother's game since they have been on punishment, get in trouble and try to play after getting disciplined? Y'all read that?
What are you doing about that one child that is always sneaking in their brother's game since they have been on punishment, get in trouble and try to play after getting disciplined?
So
what do?
So wait a minute, is the brother in the room?
If I ain't learned nothing else from Super Nanny, consistency is key. You have to double down on your punishment and double down, and you do not let them keep getting away with it. And if you got to tell them and do it 100 times until the 101st time that they do what you want to do, then you're going to have a long ass weekend ahead.
Or
okay, that's what you said about
or
weed.
you can get them canned goods and you can hold them out and put your nose in the corner, or you can take out all them dishes and wash them dishes. You will stop. You will stop.
All right, and then Kirk Mr. Label said, he said weed's legal now. So what doesn't make sense? I don't know if we was talking about weed, but okay. Hey Kim, what's going on with my boo? What's going on with my boo? So tell the men we need to have their question because we got a few minutes. So they need to come through with that question. But at the end of the day, weed's legal, so I don't know what you mean by that. Much love, Fanny. How good? Good night, Chris. Love you. It say my daughter is 13. She's so calm on and sweet. I rarely have any problems with her. That's a great thing. That's a great thing. And be careful of who you dating. If you're dating with you having a daughter, because that's just, you can't have certain people around your daughter.
Right.
What you say? Read down the fuck. Don't cuss at me. Hold on. Read down the fuck. You funny. I'm gonna stop reading your shit because you cussing now. Okay, so and say, hey, hi, Kim. What's going on with my family? I love you. Kurt, you trying to start some shit.
Right.
Get out of here.
Kurt, you don't want these problems.
Go to bed.
You better go back and check them previous
Go to bed.
It's time for the real ones on this panel, baby.
What they say about the
we'll
question?
give you exactly what you're looking for.
Tell them again.
Lovely Wednesday Eve. Right. Now you bow down to that.
She got the bottle. She took
right.
the bottle.
The fuck? Fucking label. No label ass having ass. I'm sorry.
We ain't gonna die. We ain't gonna cut you out of that. It's cool. We appreciate you for tuning in.
Gonna get it.
We appreciate you for tuning in, Mr. Label.
You know what? Y'all are never gonna drink brown no more.
We appreciate you for tuning in, man. It's Day to Day podcast, y'all. It's Women Wednesdays, Day to Day. We most definitely. We most definitely
all day today.
So far. That little bottle got shot.
I did my 30 days sober. Bring your flag. Last time.
I wear the flag. All right, so we got the men question before we got a question from the men. And we got rules for the men. There's only one question. Don't ask us 2, don't ask us 3. Let it go.
They always ask us 6.
Seem like
6 and 1.
They be having like 4 different parts and shit.
They had like number 1,
A, B, C,
D, part 2, A, B, and C.
Section 4, C, D.
See the footnote, asterisk to the footnote.
Yeah. So we need to know the what's the question for the ladies tonight from the men to the ladies.
Again, ladies, lovely panel, lovely
Thank
show.
you.
Appreciate y'all from all the way in the back headquarters.
Oh, thank you.
But I want you all to answer this question one by one.
Okay.
Nobody talks over nobody because I want to get the full answer of what y'all are trying to say to us. So, how do you balance in a blended household? Because I'm pretty sure everybody got blended households.
Okay.
How do you balance respect with your kids and your significant other?
Now, when you say balance respect with your kids,
their kids, your kids.
Okay.
It's a blended family.
Right.
We talking about everybody.
Well, I feel okay. So let me say this, okay? What I'm getting out of the question is, how do you balance the disrespect from the children? It don't matter who kids it is, right?
No, he's saying, how do you balance the respect of the blended family of the kids, and then you and your partner?
Yeah.
How do all y'all come to respect?
Yeah, on one, how
on one accord,
on one page. You know what I mean? One accord. Yeah.
I don't think that's really gonna never happen.
It is.
But
I want to hear from everybody else.
Okay, I think it starts with us, like the couple, right?
Right.
I think it starts with the couple at the end of the day, when it comes to that. And then once they see that we have that united front and that we're not allowing this, that, and this, then they're not gonna have any other choice but to come together and respect it. That's my saying on that, right? Because but when they and when they don't come together and respect it, even though they see the united front, then them children get the fuck on somewhere with that, because we ain't going. You feel me? Fuck them kids. Okay, go ahead. Next. I done got hot off of that shit. Hold on, I done got hot.
Like she said, I do agree with how she does start with the adults. As for it's a setting an example for the children. I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for how we do it in my home. And my husband, he respects you, so he demands that you respect him back. You know what I'm saying? So he established that in the beginning, and not just to say that he was just a tyrant, nothing like that, but you gain children's respect by being consistent and honest. And and then it's all about how you raise your children. My kids don't disrespect adults. They don't. So I don't understand.
The older ones, like
the older ones
come with their own little attitude and their own little way.
Well, you got teenagers. All teenagers got attitude problems. But none of my children. None of my children. I've never played that game with nobody, like the whole disrespect thing. Mm-hmm. Like we don't get down like that. I'm gonna check you. He ain't gonna have to, because I didn't raise you like that.
Right.
Now, if you can't get your, shit together, then it's a problem between me and you, because you acting out of character. You're not acting how I raised you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If this man is not giving you no reason.
So how would you deal with that situation, though?
How would I? I mean,
when they act out, if they act out and you really can't get everybody on the same page, how would you deal with
going back to your mammy?
I don't understand what you mean. You can't get there. Everybody's gonna have to get on the same page.
Won't get on the same.
But I'm saying, everybody's different.
Go to your mammy now.
How I deal with my children. I never raised my children to be disrespectful like that. Now they can have an attitude at some point, and that's this teenage
they
shit.
Human.
But to verbally be disrespectful, to have do disrespectful activities and things like that, they just didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I ask any of my kids. I ruled my house with an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I beat them into submission or anything like that, but I don't play no games with nobody's kids. Mm-hmm. So that's just how they were raised. So I never had that interaction. My kids, you know what I'm saying? They never acted like that.
Yeah, I think it'd be the parents, the mammies, when it come to a blended family and shit like that. Sometimes they got mammies. It's the dark. It's the dark. It barely even had a shot.
I call them mammies too.
I'm saying, I think in some children, far as the ones that I know, that I've dealt with, it's they big head ass mammies. They mammies,
big head bitch.
They mammies raised them to be a certain way, and they didn't have no respect for their parents either. You get what I'm saying? So it depends on who raising them. You get what I'm saying? Because me and my husband got a blended family, and my kids has never disrespected my husband, but I can name at least 3 of his kids that disrespected the shit out of me. You get what I'm saying? So it be the mammies. It don't be it be the mammies. I'm just gonna say that it be the mothers, because they might be.
How did we deal with it?
Fuck them kids.
Long handle spoon.
Yeah.
Long handle spoon.
You don't get to eat up close with me no more. You don't get to find out what's going on in my business anymore. You're not in my inner circle. Now you're on the outside of the circle. You still my family. You still my family.
We got love for you.
Now you're getting treated like you the outside family.
Right, you the outsider now, because your morals and your respect over in this spot is different than what we deal with and we gonna allow. So if you're gonna be over here with the disrespect because you going by some shit somebody else saying, or you feel a certain way about this or a certain way about that, and you adult child or you up in age 17, 18 on up, then you go on over there with your mammy because I ain't the one. And we ain't doing that over here. So it's a difference. Like, you got to deal with them with a long handle spoon. You can't really have them around because they going to vex the household. Right. And they earth disturbers. Now, when you got them earth disturbers coming in, then you got to let them be earth disturbers on their own by themselves. Because, yeah, and somewhere else. Not in my shit. You feel me? So everybody got an earth disturber too.
Right. Well, I'm going the same thing that the partners got to sit down and talk. The partners got to come to an agreement. The partners have to say, okay, this is how we going to do, this is how we going to discipline, this is how we going to talk, this is how we going to, separate. Mm-hmm. Once the partners have that agreement, neither one should go, go against the agreement, basically. That's what I'm trying to get out. You shouldn't go against the agreement in front of the kids, because when you show the kids that you're weak, they play on that weakness. Okay? You can't show your children, especially when you got a blended family, that they could play two ends in the middle. Okay? And when I say two ends in the middle, where maybe they're telling their mother one thing, but coming home telling you one thing, and then it's a problem, and then then the mother on the outside is thinking that it's the wife on the inside. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm talking about. Once you and your partner come to that agreement and y'all not going to go past y'all agreement, y'all going to stick with it 10 toes deep, then y'all can sit down at the table, especially if y'all kids are older. Y'all can sit down at the table and tell the kids, this is our rules, this is our regulations. You can't abide by it. Hey, you old enough, hey, do what you do. If there are children still, they're going to abide by it regardless.
Yeah, because they children. And they be respectful.
This is the rules. You're going to follow it, or I'm going to put my foot in that ass. You get what I'm saying? But when they're young adults, you have options. And I always say, everybody got two options. You do or you don't. And you don't, you head out there. You hit them streets. Because in this house, it's going to be peace.
Yeah, we ain't going for that over here.
So what you would say is
communication is the key.
Communication most definitely is the key. If you got a blended family with a man and the man got children and you got children, it's going to have to be communication. That go back to the question that we was talking about in our topic. It's going to have to be some type of communication between me and you. Because say for instance, your child disrespect the shit out of me, right? But you feel like that's my child. They could come around. You know what I'm saying? And the same with me. My child disrespect the shit out of you, and he or she still there. But these are older children, still there, disrespectful as fuck, whenever the fuck they want to be. What kind of relationship we gonna have?
Y'all gonna have a war zone.
You feel what I'm saying? That's gonna be bad. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stick together as a couple when it comes to the older children. The younger ones, they gonna listen. They do. They gonna listen. They gonna be children, but they gonna abide by the rules because they're younger children. But once they get up in certain ages, then me personally, fuck them kids. You not gonna come over here with that.
What would you do? Their guidance already imprinted in them, so they already gonna act the way they act at their household. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And if the parent is often talking stuff about you or your household, their child is picking it up and bringing it to the household with that.
Yeah,
vice versa. They be at your house spies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spies.
Yeah, going on at your
and
house.
Go back, tell the mama and the parents. And that's a no.
I was my marriage was a blended family, and my ex-husband, he met me when my kids were, elementary, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And so, they instantly started calling him dad. I didn't have anything to do with that. And, he has his kids, I have my kids. And to be honest with you,
he must have treated them
already
good.
Went in the relationship divided because that's just who I am. I'm going to keep it 100. And the blended family was okay. It was working, but as they got older, that's when the division started because that's when like the teenagers and the hormones, and it got to the point where we started off good, but it just ended rocky because with the disrespect between him and the kids, and his kids and my kids, and this, that, and the third. It's just like everybody started becoming tattletale. Him included. Like as soon as I come home from work, everybody run up to me and telling me, and it's like, okay, so ain't nobody in here respecting nobody, and y'all want me to come in and be the mediator. So it got to the point where we loved each other, we stayed together, but we just became like damn near two separate families in the household. Like when his kids was over to my house, he would interact with his kids and whatnot. And his kids ain't never disrespected me, and I ain't really never interact with them. It was just like we were two separate families underneath one roof, and that's just how we lived.
And was it good for you?
It wasn't good. It wasn't bad because at some point I just didn't care. It was like we came together when it was time. Like if we went, it was my birthday because I had 7, he had 5, so we was always doing stuff as a family unit. And what people saw on the outside was it looked like it was picture perfect. But when we all go back home, it would be him upstairs in the room with his boys. My kids would be in their places. And, me, I'm predominantly maybe in the kitchen or, in the living room watching TV. And it wasn't a toxic or volatile situation. It just became complacent. And that's just worked. And that worked for us. So it is what it is.
So when you say that y'all stopped trying to make it work once y'all seen that it wasn't working?
I am the keeper of the keys. And once I shut down, that's where it went. Because I could have, if I would have known better and I would have known to step in and be to bring it back together, because he'll tell you too, like I definitely know that he respects me enough that he would tell you they can't do nothing without me being the head, and I'm the head of the snake. And I just didn't care because it was just too much. It was so much going on with the division, with me working, that it's like this right now, I don't even care about this right now. As long as everybody's peaceful, ain't nobody getting on each other, ain't no fighting, none of that shit. I just didn't care. I did not care.
What about you?
Girl, I don't know. She's just so lovely. I'm just saying, like, and I hate to say, but Sheena, I've been blessed with an angel. I have one child. I have 2 now, but my oldest is 15, and he's awesome. He's never been disrespectful to anybody, and I've never been in a relationship like with anybody else beyond my children's father. Well, you know what? I did have this one little thing going on. But the kids were never disrespectful. No, but I've just never had a situation like that where the kids were disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? To where we had to overcome something like that. Because I only had my one, and typically, I don't know. I think.
So just think back to if you ever dealt with a person before you had your one that had kids.
No.
You didn't have to go through none of that either?
No, like I'm not the type of person I was not the type of person to be in relationships, to be close to men and their kids. I've only done that I can really count on one hand, like throughout my entire life. And it ain't even the whole damn hand. Like it's where I have really been involved with a man and his children like that. It take a lot for me to get in real deep like that. And 2 out of the niggas I have children with. So I haven't come across that issue, but I do.
It's hard.
If I was to come across that issue, that I would definitely take the advice that I have gotten about how to just really just raise children. Is not just even a blended family, but a mother and father, period. Right. That your children should always definitely see you as a unified front, because kids are terrorists.
Yes,
and they will divide and conquer.
Yes, they will. They play two ends in the middle.
They will divide and conquer. And, they're just trying to fill it out and figure out how to get their way. Mm-hmm. So if I had to say, headed with that situation, it would definitely be, me and mine against them and theirs. Because, you know, it's a war.
I know, but that's what you don't want.
That's what you're trying to avoid.
Yeah,
well,
you
no,
don't
not
want
necessarily a war. And so I want to take that back and reiterate. I do want them to see me and my man as a unified front. And if they feel like they want to come in and try to, you know, divide that, we gonna have to let them know that's not gonna happen.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This is us together, and we're not necessarily against you. But if that's what you want, then that's what's gonna happen. Like, you want that smoke, you gonna get it from me and him, and me and him can go argue about our differences somewhere else. I don't even like I've never liked my son to see me to argue with my mate or somebody who I was dealing with, because I've always felt like I wanted my son to respect a man who I brought into my house as the man of my house, and I don't feel like my son is gonna respect the man who sees me and him arguing, or, you know. And then as adults, we might be drinking a little bit, we might call each other this, we might say, you know, especially in heated arguments and moments like that, I don't want my son experiencing none of that. So it's always not necessarily gonna be hunky dory, because I also want him to know that relationships aren't always perfect, but he's not gonna get the nuts and bolts of our arguments. Like I said before, we were talking about, my son has never really seen me and his father argue like that. He's seen us have arguments, but as far as really just deep into an argue, he's never experienced that. And the first time he did, it was really heartbreaking for him. Like, he's always known for me and him to be unified in the decision making. Like, you're not about to disrespect your mama, you're not gonna disrespect your daddy. It's because we both on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's turned down.
Stay unified. That was my
Go ahead and
stay unified.
You gotta stay unified. Yeah.
Communication. Like I said, communication is the key.
Communication for sure is the key.
You and your partner has to stay in agreement on how y'all gonna discipline y'all house.
How we gonna deal with it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you don't, then that's just gonna be a hot mess. You know, if you don't come together to figure out how you gonna deal with the disrespect and the you know, the other stuff from the children. You know, I'm just,
and it necessarily don't have to be the child's mother. It can be like your parents or your aunts and uncles or cousins,
family members. Yeah,
it can be them trying to dig in y'all business because envy. You know, maybe you're presenting yourself as a united front, and they're like, "Oh, it can't be that good." You know, it's people out there.
In the arm,
right. And so y'all have to be
take this ass shit,
right.
Girl.
And it's people out there like that. I mean, to be honest,
really
with you,
is.
I deal with
I
that.
dealt
in
with
my
that.
marriage. You know, where my family is cool. You know, but his family, it's some issue.
Yeah,
and they already know. Don't come over here.
Yeah, we deal with,
you know,
we don't deal with that.
Talking you won't.
Yeah, me and my husband.
Don't come over here because you're gonna get something you ain't gonna come back from.
Yeah, me and my husband don't deal with that, but we jumped over that we jumped over it, and you know, sometimes, you know, I be the bad guy, right? They make it like I'm the bad guy, but I'm really not the bad guy, right?
Unless you drinking brown liquor.
I'm not the bad guy like that, but I can be, you know. I could be the bad guy, and you know, back to fuck them kids.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I just been.
And that's what I meant by us versus them. Like, fuck them kids. Like,
bad guy.
Yeah, bad guy.
Like, they don't run.
Not a damn thing.
But yeah, y'all, we gonna get off of here on that note. Great show. I love
so
y'all.
Was we able to answer y'all question?
Well, did we answer the question, man?
That's just me.
Y'all gotta give me the question.
They don't be knowing. They don't be knowing. So
that's how we hit y'all with. That's why it's so wrong.
Yeah, y'all, they don't be knowing what they're gonna ask. And then my husband be trying to tell me at the house, and I be like, just wait, because I be wanting him to just hit me with it too. Because I don't feel like it's fair for him to tell me, and then y'all don't know. So I tell him, just wait, don't even ask me. You know, because I don't like how he be looking too. Like, what?
It be the way I be feeling at the time. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, and like when we was up here,
gotta write it down.
The slide.
Yeah.
I was so mad on Monday, I fell asleep.
And you ain't
I
get
was downstairs in the living room, and my daughter came in. I was like, "Who was that?" She was like, "Mom, I ain't coming close to you because you get the swinging and stuff."
oh
Man, I was ready for y'all on Monday.
So hold on, you get the swinging and stuff like that too.
I get the swinging in my
Yeah.
Because I told her, I said, "Why you ain't take me upstairs?" She was like, "No." I guess it is.
I don't get the notification until after. I'm like, because I was like, damn, I didn't get the notification.
I'm here with elbows, knees, and everything.
Right.
When I'm trauma though. Yeah, I don't know why. Right. So shout out to starting down there.
Oh yeah, you know, it's Taco Tuesday every Tuesday at Elmore Street Cafe, 1721 Elmore Street. We got jerk chicken tacos, tequila lime tacos, quesadillas, salmon, mushrooms. So we taking care of all of your dietary restrictions. So come on down.
How much are
Eat real good. We got prices as low as $10, starting at $10.
So question, when you get a chance, send me a flyer that don't have like dates on it or something, so I can post up here next.
Okay.
week
And
or
the
whatever.
salmon quesadilla.
You had that already? I ain't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saying that, man.
Yeah, we ain't hear that.
Can I pay you right now for mine and get them in advance for next week?
Hey, y'all come down there because that salmon quesadilla. And then my friend.
Yes. Oh, that testimonial.
That came around there. She said yes.
I don't think they all that, y'all.
She said, I need some salmon.
Did you try? You said
I don't think they all that because I ain't tasting them. So
they the bomb.
Everybody's hold on. Everybody, I love you. Everybody's taste buds is different. So I've never had them. I love my boo down there. So I don't know. I have to go figure it out. I'll let y'all know.
From Westchester to get these tacos.
I'll let y'all know. And then we got my girl.
But you know,
man,
Heather. Oh, DH, you late.
Oh, go ahead, Dominique, finish.
But you know, like you had them chicken tacos.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a graduation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the quesadilla is a graduation.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
We'll talk.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, go ahead. Down that.
The jerk chicken quesadilla was like, because I'm just a quesadilla fool, and the jerk chicken quesadilla was my favorite. But then when we did that salmon quesadilla, oh my God, that just took it over the top. I'm like,
yeah, she want to put mushrooms in it now.
Yeah, that's
good. It's so good.
You want to your friend? Because I said I want to put mushrooms in there.
Yes, your friend. Yeah, and I was like, damn, that's different. Let us try it, and we tried it, and we liked it. Yes, you know.
Alicia, you done got them
Yes,
to the mushrooms.
We gonna give you your kudos, honey. Shit, we gonna shout it out.
Yeah,
baby.
so y'all make sure y'all check my girl Dominique out on Tuesdays down there because I don't appreciate them saying how good it is, and I haven't had it, but that's okay. Go ahead, man.
I will let y'all know that this, of course, is Magnet. I will be turning 50 January 2nd. But my party is going to be January 4th at Elmore Street Cafe. It's going to be champagne and pearls. It's open to everybody because I love everybody. But just wanted to put that out there. So save the date. Don't get off slosh on the New Year's and forget about me. I accept all forms of currency and gifts. Thank you.
All right, people. Golden Luxury Essence Massage. Yes, that comes with crystal. I've got the loving hands and the golden touch.
Mm-hmm. I almost took you home with me. Go ahead. Girl, extra. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, man, while you talking.
Don't roll your eyes at me,
Elle trying to go to sleep.
So
we're gonna
go ahead.
Y'all know who I am. I'm Elle, Yolanda. Y'all know me. If you know, you know. You know what I do. I make stuff.
I ain't fucking with her either because she be making shit and don't be offering to make me none. So it's
yeah,
cool,
like how we get the shit you make?
Right,
the shit you make.
That crochet.
Let's get to this. She told me one of them was made for. She did it in 2 years, but then I seen another one. Y'all seems like she did it in 1 day. So I don't know what
it wasn't 1 day.
What the difference is, but okay.
But it was less than the amount of time
that you did the other one. Right.
But the other one got a hood. It's ankle length. It's got a belt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that crochet blue.
Yeah,
that's
that
hot.
different
That's
color.
So,
Yeah, it was
love
hot.
that. I love that. I said, damn, are you not taking orders for nobody? Can I get a custom made?
So yeah, you making shit, but is you making it for the public?
Right.
She making for herself. That's what I don't like.
Damn.
I mean, can we?
Look, y'all got L-Y. She was like,
she had chopsticks and I be peeping this shit. Damn.
You know what's so crazy is that a friend of mine that I work with, Shalana, she said you done made her some earrings and everything. Because she said she caught the podcast last week and we was at work and she hit me up like, yeah, she made jewelry and I said, I know she had some badass earrings. So yeah,
I used to be.
Yeah, so can we just get?
Love you, Jada.
Can the panel get put
a birthday gift?
Right. You know, January 4th. You got a lot of time.
Yeah.
So she said you got a lot of time.
And you be creative. I'm a medium.
So, oh, she said those. Oh, that's you saying those are her sliders. I'm gonna come down there one of these days and get some of that.
Mm-hmm.
I got to, because I don't like how everybody like, yeah. I'm gonna have to.
It's
Yeah.
good next day, but it's like they gotta be.
Fresh. They gotta be fresh. Yeah. Right. And
no, because I had took mine home and I put it in the
air
fryer.
I was about to say the air fryer.
It's good. Like it's still good next day and everything. Like but that's why I don't really like take them places. Like
I eat mine cold.
You need them. They need them like used to be able to go. Everything separate. EOS.
I ate it cold. I had it.
Like, give me a
Matter
EOS.
And they was cold. Yeah.
I ate it cold. I ate them. They were so good. I did eat them. So I had them. But y'all said quesadilla. I ain't had the quesadilla.
Oh yeah.
But the sliders was off the chain. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what
I ain't gonna lie.
about in here. I'm like, no,
oh yeah, them was banging, Kim. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So everybody too. I am having a B-Day party December 21st. I'll throw it up here next this Friday. Y'all more than welcome to come through. It's my last year being 49, so we celebrating. Y'all come through, celebrate. Huh?
You was 49 for more than 1 year.
This is my last year.
It's her last year, her 40.
I mean, I had questions, but I was just gonna let you go with it.
Oh my God! So we got teachers in here always trying to correct them. Fuck out of here! This is my last year of being 49, or in my 40s. Golly, and we gonna celebrate, y'all. So come out. I'll show y'all the flyer. Y'all come out. BYOB. And they about to get cussed out after we get off of here. So anyway, y'all, make sure y'all tune in. On Sundays, we got day-to-day radio from 3 to 4. We got Men Mondays at 9. We got, of course, my beautiful, beautiful panel, Women Wednesdays at 9:15 because people be late. And then we got Let's Talk About It Fridays. At 9 o'clock. Wow!
That first day.
I
Bob tuning in. Thank you.
Talk shit.
I do. I love it though. I mean, I want to know how
do you do it? Hope there's nothing to it. Felt that I would not give in, but we seem to love us from friends. Put up all night, hands on my thick thighs. Maybe it's those brown eyes. Know you from a past life. You got me open. You know every curve in my mind. Old school, you way past your time. Pull up to your spot and just vibe. My lover and my friend, do you believe me when I say you got me needy, Ben? I think I've fallen in. Now get me high like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with a nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never. Say feel sexual. Get sweater when you feed my mind. Tell me that the shit's all mine. You do it better. For you it's whatever.